How many calories I eat in a day? Probably about 3,000, but I can eat like 3,400, 3,500 calories and still be in a deficit. You see what I mean? Like I be in like a 600, 750 calorie deficit every day, sometimes 1,000. But my protein intake is proper. My carbohydrate intake is proper. I still lack on it slightly, so I can still be in my deficit, but I got everything that I need to proceed. It's cool to eat a Rice Krispie before a workout. It is. It is.
Bitch ass niggas talking about they some real ass niggas, but them niggas really pussy than a motherfucker. Talking about the city, never fucking with the home team. On guard locked up, I ain't hear nothing from them. Sit back and watch all your views when you dropping they bitch ass. No years since I heard from you, I never heard of you still. I'ma hold this bitch down like 10 toes. Gunplay or knuckles, I throw from the shoulders. I told you I'm colder, the door's been open. My flow done got deadly, I'm closer to ghosts. My little nigga Nolan say poaching the whole shit. I know I'm ferocious, my flow has been stolen by
I got one-on-one virtual training as well. You in Baton Rouge or anywhere around it, by Prairieville, hit me up. Yeah, I stay lean all year round. My best rain drink, white gummy bear. And I got one. I'm finna go get it. They got one called Carnival Candy. Rain have a energy drink called Carnival Candy. I would like to try it. Yeah, that's me. Floating. How much for a phone call? Like 5 minutes tops. I ain't gonna charge you for no phone calls, dog. Not for 5 minutes. Not for 5 minutes. Thoughts on ashwagandha? A fashion. It's beneficial. It is beneficial. But we didn't hear nothing about ashwagandha until we was on social media and we seen a few people talking about ashwagandha. And guess what? We don't hear them talking about it no more. What happened to this wonderful supplement? What happened to it? What happened to the sea moss? You know what I'm saying? Those fashion supplements, man. That's a fad. It's a fad. The stuff your grandma used to tell you to take your vitamins. That's what you need to take. Can you what? Yeah, you can plateau on your deficit if you just stick with the calorie deficit. If you just stay at the same calorie deficit and it's working and you consistent, eventually that deficit is gonna become your maintenance calories. Then you're gonna have to reassess, recalculate your shit, and get you a new number. Shout out to everybody that's in here on your man like the last follow the hoes, man. Y'all asking some real solid questions, man. Y'all ain't really asking questions. Lauren meal plan, look, if you get a meal plan from Lauren, you're good. She loved doing it. She probably at home right now counting macronutrients. What about milk thistle for the liver? I don't know nothing about that. I feel like there's other supplements that should be taken before you go to doing all that shit, unless advised by a doctor. Them supplements, that shit add up. So let's just say you taking your recommended, your main supplements. If you want to add some shit that you seen on TikTok or some old shit like that, like this shit add up over time. Appreciate that quiz film edit. What do I think about Louisiana? What part? And what aspect? No, I don't sell meal preps. The gym that I work at, though, they do have a company called Chomp Nola that do meal preps. But before I do any hard advertising and promoting, I might need to hit them up and see if this is up in it for me. You see what I'm trying to tell you? There you go, Louisiana 7. I don't see no black and white. I see 50 shades of gray. How many calories I eat in a day? Probably about 3,000, but I can eat like 3,400, 3,500 calories and still be in a deficit. You see what I mean? Like I be in like a 600, 750 calorie deficit every day, sometimes 1,000. But my protein intake is proper. My carbohydrate intake is proper. I still lack on it slightly, so I can still be in my deficit, but I got everything that I need to proceed. It's cool to eat a Rice Krispie before a workout. It is. But as long as it's just before that workout, as long as that Rice Krispie treat is not sending your daily calorie intake past your goal, past your past your deficit. If it's not sending you past that deficit, then you're good to go. What do you think about a plant-based diet? I mean, if you can stick with it, then go your route. Diets are like styles of clothing. See what I'm saying? It's about the diet that you like that fits your style. You still got to put some clothes on. What's your thought on intermittent fasting? I do it. No, I don't have no boyfriend. Yeah, I trained fasted today for about 3.5 hours. That's because I did some active recovery, did a deload, then I did nothing one day, and then maybe I was just like, my God, I think I might have to do that more often. For real, do an active recovery, a deload, do nothing one day, and then bam. That shit felt good. I feel like going in there and working out again. Going there and do nothing but all traps. Traps and real dope. About 45 minutes. What's a good breakfast for lean about? Shit. Something that hit your main macronutrients. Like if you want me to tell you a specific meal, like there's a lot of food products out there that's highly nutritious. Like the list can go on and on. That's all about what you like. What you need to be understanding is macronutrients, calorie deficits. That's what you need to be learning. Like fuck the meal. Like, you need to see what's inside the meal. So you can be able to finesse your own menu. You can put your own meal plan together because you know what's inside certain foods. And if not, you know how to find out. You know what to search for. You know what you need to be looking for, what you don't want to see in your food. That's what you need. You need some nutritional coaching, man, or what you ain't got to be having nobody telling you what to eat for the rest of your life. Who want to do that? I don't want to do that. I done that for years in prison. Just people just all you have to get up and just go where they telling you to go at. Just eat what's on the plate. That's it. You don't want to live like that, dog. I usually do a whole meal with 2 scoops of protein, banana, strawberry, blueberry, scoop of peanut butter. Man, that sounds magically delicious. Do you do meal preps? Shit. Now wrap. Y'all still. She late. Yes, I'm almost there. I ain't almost there. My dad, your ass where you almost can't walk. Yeah. This is a virtual class. I'm finna do this to her from a whole different time zone. Yeah. It's up like that. Yeah. It's up like that. Somebody in a whole other time zone getting their business in. Yeah, thank you, internet. Fellas, you got to do better, bro. What up, bro? Bliss? Hey, Percy, how you get rid of man bowls? You got to lose weight, bro. You got to lose weight. That's all that is weight. Then that's where you gain weight at. But that's where you can lose fat at too. And do you some resistance training, man. That way you just don't take the way you look now and just shrink it. You know what I'm saying? You got to fuck with your body composition. You got to grow muscle and burn fat. Or not. If that ain't what you want to do, just take what come along with that. That's it. Make things be no another man. And I hate to sound so confrontational, standoffish, or smart at the mouth. Really, that ain't the case. It's just I just know how people live sometimes, man. Like when you lay out the parameters of what need to be done, they come into I don't know if I don't want to. Well, don't say what you want then. Don't say you want this, but you don't want to go about doing it. This ain't something you can beat around. You got to put that work in for this. Can't nobody give you this. You can't buy this. Not this. You can't buy that. You got to put that sweat in the elbow grease. A lot of people ain't up for that. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with creatine. Ain't nothing wrong with creatine. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not necessary. It's not a need. Like you don't need it. It's very beneficial. Man, let me tell you something. You really don't have to supplement your protein. If you eating food consistently, 3 meals a day. Yeah. Because they ain't sell us protein in jail. You sell a protein in jail. You hear a nigga walk around, that bitch like they bust out the jail. I was wondering. But protein is essential, unlike creatine. Creatine is very beneficial, man. Like very, very, very beneficial. Very beneficial. You should, if you eat 5 times a day, I'm pretty sure you tracking your macronutrients. Or people that don't know what a macronutrient is, the macronutrients is your carbohydrates, which is basically sugar, or fats. I don't mean fat like that type of fat. Not like stored fat. The protein. Once you track those things, man, you on the way to like actually give you some better nutritional knowledge. Yeah. But I gotta go though, man. I got to go home my client. For real. Catch you on traffic. You might well pull a thing over in the gas in the parking lot. Yeah, 50 squats. Yeah. Right now. And guess what? This is the beginning of the session. I have yet to get started. Shout out to Orlando, man. What up, you're too sweet? Let it go. We're in here getting it in. Yes, I got. Yes, I got. Y'all like this laugh right quick and shit. You know my dad. Oh, shit. Did everything go okay? Shit. Ooh, I'm looking rough. I'm looking tough and rough in the head. That from your head? Oh, man. I got something like a tripod in here. It's something. It's something. Hey, y'all. She playing with that. She ain't serious about it. You have to go live on the You have to go live on the little TikTok. Where's my time?
It's your turn now.
What y'all looking at, man? I ain't been there. What you told me? You told me no? Shout out to everybody that's in here. On here, man. Like the live, follow the host, man. What up, Skip? I ain't doing too much. I just came on here. I'm about to get my workout. Yeah. You did? You didn't tell me about it. What's up, baby? What it do? Y'all share this live right quick. What's your TikTok here? Yeah. No, like you got several handles. Like I want to be certain. I'm gonna direct some people to your live.
Lauren the Hard Body. Laure the Hard Body.
Lauren the Hard Body, man. Y'all go tune in to that right quick. I need my headphones. I need my headphones. Pull up. Man, you can go live on your shit. Yeah. Oh, what's up with me now? Yeah. Y'all see what's going on, man. Boulder shoulders, bro. Yeah. You see what's going on. They on here too. I'm fucking right. That's the natty daddy. Yeah. Uh-huh. My shit finna do numbers too, 'cause I'm finna be sweating this shit. Bro, put your arms in, man. I can't. I can't. Then I'm gonna take this shirt off and show everybody why I can't put them down. I got leg meat back there.
What's poppin'? We're about to do some stretches. Good morning. I'm fucking with y'all. One day y'all gonna open up y'all lab. I'm gonna be doing a whole fitness class in this bitch. Shit. That bitch gonna be ratchet as the fuck too. You goddamn right. It's gonna be total fuck up. You know, I have 3 different Bluetooth speakers in this bitch. Yeah. They gonna be throwing up gang sound and everything in the middle of their workout. You know, repping the set. Shout out to everybody that's in here on your chair. And all my followers that's in the southern hemisphere. Y'all see how cold it is? You don't know what I'm talking about. Go to Walmart and get your man some long johns. The tops and the bottoms. And tell that old convict ass nigga, do not wear his damn boxers on top of the damn long johns. He ain't on K-Wang no more. So I'm put on them long johns, tops and bottoms, and then get dressed like a normal motherfucker. Shout out to everybody that's in here on here, man. I can laugh all the hoes, man. What you talking about? What you talking about? It better not be no motherfucker making a stallion no Tory Lanez. It better not be that. How many people in here? 30? How many females in here? How many of y'all got some pending domestic abuse charges going on? How many of y'all done already signed that affidavit for your nigga? And he had to get out and go to anger management. Shout out to everybody that's in here on the man. I can lie all those. What we talking about? Health and fitness or toxic relationships? What's going on? Thoughts on carb cycling? Why would you do that? Unless you was getting ready for a competition or a photo shoot or something like that. This is assuming that your body fat percentage is low enough for your carbohydrate intake to have a physical effect on your body, a visible effect on your physical body. If that ain't the case, man, you need to adjust your carbohydrate intake according along to your energy expenditure, your physical activity. You see what I'm saying? Because carbs is good if you active, if you moving your body at a high capacity. Now, if not, then you might need to limit your carbohydrate intake to match your limited physical activity. That way you don't end up with an excess of carbohydrates leading on to bad health problems.
That's good. So I just kind of assumed that y'all knew that when we come at 8 that we record. Look at yourself, let's get a mic though.
That. And we finna talk about intensity on y'all and stimulating the muscle growth process through training. Because a lot of y'all balking to build muscle, but y'all ain't training to build muscle. So we finna get into that. And if you won't catch the content, y'all go follow Body Shop on Instagram.
Like central of denim. I'm talking about like in the heart of that bitch. Yeah. The poach I jumped off of is in a neighborhood that sits in between LSU campus and downtown Baton Rouge. Anybody that's been down here, they'll tell you have to drive with caution when you're going down that portion of Highland Road. I'm just keeping it real. Well, it might be 16, man. 16, 17. But let me ask you this. When you see this here, look at that. I don't think nobody's saying, oh my God, it look like he has 16, 17-inch arms. They saying, shit no, man, that boy look good as hell. I tell them I'm going on 39. They say, man, I don't look like you 39, bro. See what I'm saying? Shit, no. Hell no. I be in the gym a lot, bro. Like, I'm surrounded by mirrors. Like, I don't have no reason to feel bad about myself or to be upset. Like, I look at myself and I get immediately happy. When I seen I lost that weight, I said, man, let me go look at myself. Man, I went and looked. I was like, man, I look like I'm ready to be on stage. I was like, damn. Shout out to everybody that's in here on here, Mr. Percy. What is a good brand of collagen? I don't know. I don't use collagen. I never have. Lauren, she used collagen before, but she she don't use it anymore. She heard something bad about it, just collagen, period. I think she said something about a reality TV star that was promoting collagen and she was taking it and she ended up in the hospital buying that shit. Don't quote me on that. Bro, I ain't done worked out in prison in 6 years. Information got me like this. Prison gave me a good protocol of intensity, consistency, or rep ranges, or I gained a lot of strength in prison. But when it came down to honing in on my physique, I learned that pretty much from TikTok. I'm going to keep it real with you. TikTok inspired me to take weightlifting a whole lot more serious. I was just bombarded with information. I was sitting on the couch, fresh out of federal custody, and my girlfriend was just sitting on the phone, just on it. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm on TikTok. So, okay, let me go see what this TikTok is all about. And then, bam, just information. So I'm like, you know what? Let me apply some of this. So within 3 months of me applying like an intent-driven training program, people in the gym started assuming that I was a personal trainer. So I was like, hey, wait a minute. Let me see how much money personal trainers make. And my God, when I seen the upper end of the salary what these motherfuckers make, I say, sign me up, sir. Personal trainer, me. Shit, I signed up with NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I do not advise you to do that shit. Go with ISSA. If you ever want to get into the business of personal training, ISSA. International Sports Science Association. On the real, man, bro, stay like that. Don't get huge, slight bulk looks better. That's what I'm doing, bro. Like everybody trying to get me to do classic. I have to gain like right now I'm 205. I have to gain like 15 pounds just so I can compete amongst the other people, especially with my height class. I don't want to do that. For one, I don't want to put my body through that because I'm a natural athlete. I have to eat entirely way too much, and I just don't like having to eat so much like that. What's the best bicep exercise? Or pretty much the preacher curl, bicep curl, your standard curls. A lot of people don't like to see it, but the basic movements will get you more than right. Variations of the exercise, they have their purpose once the original form of the exercise has been maxed out to where you done plateaued and you need to stimulate that muscle growth with a variation of such. So when you see social content or people doing very creative and probably highly effective exercises, that might not fit for you. They just trying to make this video look good, and it might do look good if it's very aesthetic, but when it comes down to shit being done the right way, it's the basics: pushing, pressing, squatting, pulling. Sprinkle a little cardio on there, and somewhere on the health spectrum with your nutrition, some consistency. If you stick with it, like you stuck with that bad relationship or with those toxic friends or with that stagnation that you put yourself through, or if you stick with it with as much as you stuck with your favorite anime cartoon, then you might be on the path to success with your health and fitness journey, my friend. Oh yeah, you're right, Lee, but let me go, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm from cereal honey bun that thing. Clock in on this Clizzock. Yeah, get
me and my heathens, we been creeping where your ass is. Yeah, he hop in like PK, where your mask is. I'm like, be cool, cause me and this nigga here went past it. Yeah, I'm about to put his ass where the grass